Hey guys, what's up guys and gals out there? This is Mike's DVDs and Blu-rays collection. Thanks for tuning in today. And today is a update video on some really cool 4K movies that I've got. I'm gonna call this 4K Part 3. And these are some really cool 4Ks. A lot of these are brand new. One of them's a really cool edition that I've been wanting for a while, and I got it. And I've kind of had doing some heavy 4K watching here lately, all these newer editions and stuff. So let's get right into that. This was a really cool double edition on 4K that my buddy from Low IQ Media, John, he hooked me up with this release. We did a live stream on Independence Day and kind of talked about it and stuff like this. But this is a double film set with Independence Day, and it's got the sequel Independence Day Resurgence, and both really good. These are both really good additions, and they sound great, look great, and all that. And actually, you know, the follow-up, I had never seen it until I watched it on this disc, and really good. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a pretty good, you know, follow-up and stuff. Some of the main people aren't there, i.e. Will Smith, so you just wondered, like, why wasn't he part of this? But anyways, really good releases. Highly recommend these 4Ks of these, because they're really good ones, I believe. Now, these are some releases from the Criterion collection that just recently came out in the last couple of months or so. And I got a couple of these from the sale, the Barnes & Noble July 2022 sale, and I had a chance to sit down and watch the 4Ks and stuff like that. So this is one of two Martin Scorsese films I picked up during the sale. This is the first one, The Last Waltz. This is based on the 1976 Thanksgiving Day farewell concert by the band called The Band. It's filmed. He had a bunch of cameras. They had like 3 cinematographers. I think even Laszlo Kovacs or some big name people took part in it. Martin Scorsese at the helm and put it together, and it's a really good movie. It sounds great, looks great. It's always sounded great in all the different versions I've had of it. But yeah, this is probably the best version of it that I've seen anyways, and it looks good. It's got a lot of it's got some new extras and some carryover commentaries and extras, but for the most part, a really good addition. And of course, I got it, 50% off during the sale and everything. So there you go, The Last Waltz. Let's see here. The next one, this is the second of the Martin Scorsese films I picked up during the Barnes & Noble sale. This is another 4K Blu-ray double pack from Criterion Collection. This is Raging Bull. And man, this looks great. Looks really good on 4K. It's got a few newer supplements, I think. It's got a handful of new stuff, but it's got a lot of supplements on the Blu-ray disc and everything. But the 4K basically just has, the commentary and the movie and stuff to save space and everything. But man, it looks good. This is probably the best I've ever seen this movie. This set is highly recommended to go out and pick this up. It's really good. Raging Bull. Plus, it's one of my favorite movies. Next up, this is that set I was talking about. This is from Vinegar Syndrome. This was like one of the first 4K movies that I heard, or that I can remember that the boutique labels started putting out and stuff. This was a big deal when this was released a few years ago, but this is the 4K edition of the Beastmaster from Vinegar Syndrome. It's got this killer slipcase on there. I was really happy that it was still available with the slipcase, but it's the 4K and Blu-ray combo, and all the special features are on the Blu-ray disc, and the main feature, is just the movie and stuff, but looks really good. I mean, it's, it is what it is and everything. But man, this was like a childhood favorite of mine. I watched this movie so many times in the 80s, as did a lot of kids, you know, and it's well remembered and everything. A lot of fun. Kind of like a sword and sandal movie for, you know, the 80s generation. It looked really cool stuff. The Beastmaster, it's probably the best it's looked ever, and really love the packaging. The slipcase and everything looks really good, so highly recommend the Beastmaster. And finally, guys, this is something I just got the other day and watched it. This has been out for a little while. I'm not sure exactly when it came out, but I know there's a real big deluxe version of this 4K release that you can get in the UK, I believe. That's got a bunch of stuff in there. Big special edition of it. It's actually only maybe $25 more than this, but I ended up just getting this one. This is the 4K and Blu-ray edition of Singing in the Rain, and this is the 70th anniversary. There, I finally got it out. But yeah, it came out in 1952. Singing in the Rain, one of my favorite musicals of all time, hands down. It's probably one of my favorite. It's probably my favorite MGM musical of all time. But man, the picture and the sound looks and sounds great. Highly recommend this release, guys. I mean, just crank up your surround sound and just listen to it. I think it's got a 5.1 and a 2.0 musical. You can switch through to hear it. It's more of the 2.0 is more in the fronts a lot, in the front speakers a lot and everything. But excuse me, I tried out both to see how they both sound. They both sound really good. But yeah, Singing in the Rain looks really good. It just looks great, and it's got some special features and stuff on the Blu-ray disc, and highly recommend this. Really do. Singing in the Rain. I mean, not only is it just an awesome musical, I mean, with the songs, but it's also very funny, very memorable. The dance numbers are just highly, iconic. Gene Kelly dancing in the rain around the light post, and I mean, how many times have I seen this movie and still love it? It's kind of like The Wizard of Oz. Well, yeah, The Wizard of Oz is a musical. It's also made by MGM. So it's kind of like, but I kind of look at The Wizard of Oz as just The Wizard of Oz. I don't look at it as like, okay, this was a musical subgenre or something. But Singing in the Rain, Wizard of Oz, some of my favorite MGM made musicals and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely highly recommend this one too, Singing in the Rain. And that's about it, guys. Every one of those are great 4K Blu-rays. Most of them are new except for the Beastmaster. So once you get on Amazon ASAP and find those and order them, you won't be disappointed. So that's about it, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think about these movies. And also, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already subscribed. And I will see you guys later. I gotta watch some movies. You guys be good, be safe out there, and watch a good movie.